Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdaily Monday. It's Des here. Attack the week, Monday motivation. We've had a cracking weekend again, without doing too much. Spirits are still really high, really positive at the moment. A couple of nice conversations about DOdaily towards the back end of last week. Put me in a really good frame of mind, so really on it. Just out for my walk, never miss a Monday. I always encourage everyone around me, without trying to force it on anyone. Getting out on a Monday is a great start to the week and normally sets me up to do more and more as the week goes on. So if I can sort of pass that message on to you guys, get out there, enjoy this amazing weather. It's beautiful at the moment, It's a bit of a ropey start this morning, a bit of a bleak Monday morning. It's turned into a lovely day, so get out there. If it's a mile walk or if it's a bike ride around the country park, just get out and do something. You'll really reap the benefits of it, and it'll really get you into a good frame of mind. Of course, I mentioned back end of last week, I just felt people was getting a bit frustrated again with the situation, whether it's the uncertainty with the lockdown rules. Got a little bit of a Monday motivational story to tell you today, and I'll come back to that once I've let you know what's going on for the rest of the week. But I'm hoping that'll just prove that as human beings, we can do absolutely anything if we put a mind to it. But like I say, I'll come back to that. Tomorrow we've got the Tuesday City Slickers Solidarity Session. I have to be careful saying that because I never get it right. It's basically where we meet virtually. Tomorrow it'll be 7 PM, slightly later time. It's normally 6:30, where we all, the Do Running community, en masse, go out, go for a run, go for a cycle, go for a walk, whatever. In their own space, their own choice of activity, but we all do it at the same time. It's got a great knack of motivating and inspiring people to get going. Just knowing your friends are out there really does the trick. What we do after is post the pictures into the social media. I share them, put them on a story, and it's a really great way to showcase what we're doing and how positively we're doing something. So we've got that on Wednesday. It's Wednesday workout. Along the similar lines, but what I try to do is create small teams of people taking part. All this info can be found on the Facebook page, by the way. But what we try and do is I'll look to create teams from people who've said they'll take part. I'll have more details on what it's going to be tomorrow, what the workout will be. Normally it's around cycling, walking, running, or a mixture of all three. So like I said, I'll have more details on that. But again, it's to keep us out there, get us motivated and get us doing stuff. Thursday, short questions. I'll happily answer anything within reason, of course, around activity, around motivation, around how you're feeling with COVID and the pandemic. It's my opinion. It's not rocket science. There's no great sort of plan behind the answers or thought. It's just my experience and things I've picked up along the way. People that have inspired me. Sometimes I even have to do a little bit of research. So it's just little nuggets of information to take forward, hopefully to help you in whatever you choose to do. And then Friday, it's wake up to walk, attack the day. I look to get out somewhere different in Nottingham, somewhere I've not been for a while, make the most of sort of getting up early, having all that free time to attack the day, have my home with my own thoughts and really plan and sort of look at what I'm going to do at the weekend. And it's really important. That's actually becoming one of my favourite times of the week, so really look forward to that. And then on Saturday, I throw it back to you guys with Saturday selfie. Whatever you're doing, I'll set a small task. Last weekend it was an action shot, so I had all the guys posting up to the Instagram account, tagging us in, and then I'll repost them on a story. It was really good, some colourful, quirky pictures, but make it all worthwhile. It's all about just encouraging that activity. That's all we want to do through DOdaily and the Do Running community, is just encourage you to take part. Reap all those benefits. I work with the guys at Get Out, Get Active Nottingham, This Girl Can Nottingham, and their Stay Safe, Stay Active campaign. And all we want to do is show you what's available. Hopefully you will join us. People who have been thinking about it for a while or not used to taking part will be encouraged to join us, seeing how sort of open and welcoming we are to people of all abilities and all different different sort of reasons for coming. Whatever reason you want to join us or be part of it, we're open to that, you know. And absolutely everything is at 100% no obligation. There's never any obligation to do everything or to do the same thing every week, you know. Whatever you want to get from it, it's entirely up to you. But it's just important to stay on top of things, you know. Like I said before, just sensing that sort of that feeling, and from time to time we all get that. I mentioned 5 or 6 weeks ago I was feeling I wasn't in a great place, you know. I was letting things get to me, I was letting things climb on top of me. But since I realised that, I've really felt myself sort of grow, I guess, you know, and start to understand why I do certain things, and talking more and more about it all the time is really important to me, just to, as much as it's important for me to try and inspire others, because I feel like I'd like to pay back some of that faith people have put in me. I feel that I need to do this for me as well, and that's important, isn't it? You know, sometimes we have to do things. I question myself quite a lot whether I'm any good at this. You know, I know I'm not particularly good at it, but you know, I'm still learning. It was actually my 50th episode on Friday, which shocked me, to be honest. I can't believe it's that many already, and I'm still questioning myself. I'm still sort of evaluating what I say, whether I'm saying the right thing, whether it's worthwhile. But I got a really nice message on Friday afternoon, an amazing message from a friend I used to work with. You know, unfortunately a couple of years ago, this friend had a stroke. She was born with as it turns out, she was born with an aneurysm on her brain. And unfortunately, a couple of years ago, it burst and it caused this huge stroke. And I was aware of this, although this lady's a friend. I've not been in regular contact, but I was really, really pleased on Friday that this person reached out to me. Do you know, she was told at the time that she'd never walk again. She could barely talk, but when she could talk, one of the first things she said was she was going to walk again, and all the medical advice, all the people around her were telling her that she's not going to walk again. And this lady messaged me and wanted to show me that she's actually now taken her first steps into walking. And I asked her why she wanted to message me, and she says because of the things I'm doing. She wants to let everybody know that that it's possible to do absolutely anything if you put your mind to it, you know, and let people know that as bad as things get, sometimes it's just about perseverance. You know, it took her a long, long time to get to where she's at, and she reached out to me because she knows the things I do, you know, and I'm going to pass this message on. I'm going to put it on my own personal social media, and that was such a nice feeling for me. But more importantly, it just proves what people can do. You know, she's really put her mind to it. I was watching this video, and to be honest, I had tears in my eyes. It was really emotional stuff. Watching her walk, you know, watching her take her first steps. You know, she's now taken 42 steps, which is incredible, having never told, having been told she'd never do that again. Sorry. So I really, really, really got so much from that. It's given me such a lift, knowing that people are watching the things I'm doing. But like I say, enforcing that message that if you really put your mind to it, no matter how bad things get, and there's a lot of people out there struggling, and I appreciate why they struggle. I've been there myself, but it's about taking those small steps one by one, literally one step at a time, and doing whatever you can to improve the situation. Do you know, keep in there. Do you know, the situation's not going to be here forever. Your personal situation, if that's what's bringing you down, you know, there's always another day, and all I'm doing is urging you to get involved in things where people are like-minded, take on board each other's thoughts and capabilities and abilities as well. You know, just people that understand what's happening. I just thought it was really important to pass that message on. You know, like I say, I was reading these messages, a short conversation back and forth, and I asked if I could use this on DOdaily on Monday Motivation, because hopefully that's the inspiration I'm trying to sort of pass on. Do you know, and I felt it was really important to pass that message on. I asked her if I could, and she says she'd be honoured, and I'm absolutely honoured to be the person that she reached out there to, and she wants to help share the message, because now she wants everybody to know that it's always possible. Do you know, if you really persevere, it's always possible. And anybody that's feeling a little bit sort of down, a little bit sorry for themselves, there's always a better day ahead. You know, it's really, really important. We all reach the things. I've been listening to things, you know, I've been listening to podcasts and different people. 2 people actually, Kelly Jones and Ricky Gervais, both said that like fame is an horrendous thing. So the more people get, the more they want, you know. And I think that's important, is it? It's just sometimes you've got to have that end goal and realise when you get there that the content you're going to get from it. Do you know, I keep saying right now, I feel fantastic all of a sudden. I don't know why. Well, I do know why, because I've worked at things. I'm doing something I love doing here. I'm running again a bit more than I was. I'm taking part in activity every day. But there was no sort of masterstroke. There was nothing there to sort of put everything right in one go. Do you know, it's step by step, and I got to a place where I feel comfortable again. There's nothing major happening in my life. There's nothing to be particularly excited about, but I'm particularly positive. There's lots of things to be concerned about, but because I'm positive, I'm in a really good place to sort of tackle those as well. And like I say, getting that message. Another conversation I've had about DOdaily, and something I might be able to bring you in the next week or two. Do you know, it's really sort of really working for me, and hopefully some of this can sort of be passed on to you guys to get you out, get you active, and get you making the most of what's available. If you can join us, please do. Do you know, I'll be back tomorrow 7 o'clock for the solidarity session, but the video will be on at 6. Call it a pre-activity warm-up. Just a few words. I'll explain the Wednesday challenge and we'll take it on from there. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to get all the latest episodes, and I'll work at the next 50 episodes and trying to get better and better all the time. Do you know, it's a work in progress, and I'm sure on the 100th episode I'll still be questioning myself, but it's about doing what you want to do, one step at a time. That's the message for today, guys. For now, I'm going to carry on with my walk, get the video posted, just doing it. Cheers.